Welcome to the Tower Theater. We're so excited that you could join us tonight for our GiANT event on leadership. Tonight, I plan to talk to you about the 70-30 principle. One of the most pervasive problems affecting leaders today is the issue of burnout. We've got people who are frustrated and stressed, and a lot of it we think is a people problem, when actually it's a knowing ourselves to lead ourselves problem. The 70-30 principle, or the Cochrom's law, is the idea that 70% of our time ought to be spent on things that we find energizing, natural strengths, and things that really bring us to life, while 30% of our time need to be spent on the other things that are more draining and learned behavior. We call that conscious competence. The issue is that a lot of people get either promoted out of their strength or they don't know their strengths to begin with. And so the challenge that we have for you leaders tonight is to consider, what are those things that for me really bring me the life and energy that I need to do a great job? What I've observed as I've worked with various companies across the world is this issue. People are challenged in their energy load, and the more that they're challenged in their energy load, the slower that they go. Managers see that slowdown and think, I've got to light a fire. So they try to light a fire under the person rather than lighting a fire inside of the person. This really kind of leadership behavior is undermining to the employee and undermining to the leader. So the opportunity is to go, for me and for my employees, what are the real strengths that come natural to them, and what are those things that are more learned behaviors? At the end of the day, it's not healthy to be outside of the 70-30, either in too much strength where there's not enough challenge in your job, or underwater where there's too much challenge in learned behaviors and not enough natural abilities. So I'm going to give you a second to think through your current role. Think about your job and the various aspects of it. Where are you? Are you 60-40? Are you 50-50? Are you underwater where you're 40-60? You got it? All right. So wherever you are, the idea is you need to think about, what's my trajectory? Am I trending upward? Am I trending downward? And where do I need to be? Again, the ideal is 70-30. Now, we're not strict on that. It could be 68, right? But the ideal option isn't that you're at 100-0. You don't want to be living so much in your strength that you aren't challenged to learn new things, to really conquer things that are unnatural to you. That stretching process is a really important and healthy aspect of leadership.